T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head.
1, 2, 3, where you not hardcore? Let you live hardcore. And the letter of the rich was way hardcore. Yeah! Now we're rocking.
What's up, everybody? Man, football season's right around the corner. Welcome to another edition of Hardcore Challenge Live for your 2025 football season. We just want to be your side dish, your little I don't know, what is it? Just the hors d'oeuvre to your main course of football this season. Hardcore Challenge, the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. We're going into season 4 of our All Raider Nation Hardcore Challenge Fantasy Football League, as well as season 17 of the OG League, our big league, the Hardcore Challenge. 32 owners, 2 conferences, 8 divisions, 1 champion. The Bandits, Willie, was the champion last year, got the money. He's got his accolades still coming before this season starts, but we've got a lot to get into. Let's jump into it. I'm a little behind this season. A lot of shit going on in my personal life, and unfortunately, I had basically this last week slated for the first fantasy show on Wednesday. We should have had another Raider Nation report on Tuesday, and I was going to be working on fantasy stuff all week. I was deathly sick. I've missed work almost this whole week. Been fighting the flu like a motherfucker, so here we are. We got to get caught up on shit, so it's fucking crunch time this weekend. All of the leagues will be dialed in. I'm going to be worrying about the Survivor League the very last week going in, but if you're interested in the Survivor League, go ahead and send your names in, but I am not getting people in until the last week. That is easy to get people in. Fantasy football takes a fucking minute. So, let's jump into it, shall we? Let's get to the meat of the fucking evening. Season 17. We're going to start in the big league. The big league is what matters the most. I'm sorry if you're not in the big league. You're just hoping you can get in the big league. It is the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. It is the Hardcore Challenge. It is one of the toughest formats I've ever played in. And Willie was the champion of our league last year. Got $1,000 cash in his fucking bank account for his efforts. That I do believe still that is a solid amount of money to win for a fantasy football league. Second place, if you win your conference, still get you 500, not 1,000. So that's a solid win. That's a solid win. We'll be talking about the ring and the trophy later. You do get a championship ring as well as your name on our kind of Stanley Cup. Championship Cup, the Mandich Cup, named after our winningest owner, Tom. 2 things right now that are order of business if you are in the OG League. 2 things. Emails have been sent out to every single owner or prospective owner in both of the leagues. But for the OG League, emails were sent out. There are very few people that haven't paid your buy-in. There are only a couple of you. If you received an email about your buy-in, you need to pay that immediately. It was due August 1st. That was, there is no fucking grace period. Pay it. It's $50. Come on. I know most of y'all motherfuckers, you drink that or smoke that in a weekend. So come on, get it taken care of. That's number 1. Get your buy-in taken care of. Number 2, you have just over 24 hours to lock your keepers in. 2 of them are mandatory defensive or special teams. You can do whatever you want with all the rest of your roster, but you have to select your keepers. You've got 24 hours to get them locked in. Please select your keepers. I will be bugging the shit out of you tomorrow if you don't have selections in there. You can change your selections all the way up until lock date, which is just over 24 hours away. But you can change your selections if you have a last-minute change, but have somebody in there in case something comes up. You can't get to go put your selections in. At least you have somebody already in there. Please make those selections. I will be bugging everybody about buy-ins and keepers all the rest of this weekend, basically every day until you get them taken care of. That's where we're at. Those are the most critical things on your docket. The draft for all leagues is next weekend, Sunday the 24th. Look on the homepage of your website for your prospective league. It has the time on there. All 3 drafts are happening the same day. The All Raider Nation League draft is earlier in the day, and the AFC and the NFC are running on staggered starts in the evening. So everybody check your draft time. The All Raider Nation League, Season 4. I sent out emails to everybody. You received one of 3 emails today. It said, I've received your payment, you're locked and loaded, ready for Season 4. Or it says, I have sent you an invoice and you haven't paid it. Pay that and you're locked and loaded for Season 4. Or it says, we have not sent you a buy-in, you were an owner last year, but you ain't sent us shit for information. And if you want to play this year, you need to send us your email so we can send you an invoice so you can pay immediately. You have just this week. Guys, we've only got a few days, literally, for me to get you secured. Know that you're going to be in the league, because if I have open spots, I need to advertise them. I need to get those buy-ins secured. I need to get those people in. All of this shit needs to happen before Saturday of this week. Not tomorrow, but the following Saturday. Following Saturday for the All Raider Nation League will be the live draft lottery positioning, for the draft order. We're going to do that live Saturday night. I will post the time. It'll probably be 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, normal time we do everything else. So I've got to have everything dialed in before then. So if you've got an invoice that you've been sent for the All Raider Nation League, pay it. If you want to get in the league, respond to the email. Say, here's the email address I want my freaking buy-in sent to so I can get in. I'm down. If you don't want in, I've already got one guy that's paid waiting to take over one of the defunct slots, because I know there will be one. He's taking over that one. And if there's another one, then I'll advertise for it. So you got about 48 hours, then I'm moving on to my next step of weeding people out. As far as the prize for Season 4, it is officially $400 in cash. Thank you. In cash. Thank you. A Raider Reaction prize pack. And we went Hall of Famer this go round this season. Figure you can't go wrong with a Hall of Famer. Autographed Howie Long jersey. So you can mount that up on your wall. So it's Raider Richie going to win for the 3rd year in a row. We'll see. He's filling his wall up with shit. He won the, 3 jerseys now from Raider Reaction. He won the Survivor League 1 year, and then back-to-back in the All Raider Nation Fantasy League. So we're filling up his man cave wall for him. Somebody else needs to win this year. I can't do it all. Buy-ins, prizes, everybody takes care of that. We will be having Season 3 of our Survivor League. That is very easy to get people in. It's a $25 buy-in. It is going to be the same prize pack for the winner, as well as an autographed Howie Long jersey. And the prize for the cash prize for the Survivor League will be half of the buy-ins. However many people we get in there, a $25 buy-in, half the buy-in pool, you get half of the buy-in pool, plus a Raider Reaction prize pack, plus an autographed Howie Long jersey for winning the Survivor League. So that's pretty awesome for my son won the Survivor League last year. He likes to gloat that. So he is my oldest son is the defending Survivor League champ. I had to peel him off cash in a fucking jersey. That's not what you want to do. But, I want to give it to you guys. So y'all got to take his little ass down. He's fucking, he feels like he's fucking king shit over here because he won. So you're going to have to take him down. like I said, live draft lottery next Saturday for the All Raider Nation League. That will be happening Saturday. I'm going to say 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm sure that's what time it's going to be. Ring. Willie. He's going to be getting his ring. We're going to be popping in. I know where he's at. I know where I can find his ass. And I will be popping in anytime. We'll probably live stream that shit on the way in. Present him with his ring. We'll do a nice little pop in on him. And present him with his ring before this season kicks off. So, he's gonna have to be watching over his shoulders for a live pop in anytime until the season before that Thursday kickoff. And then about mid-season, we'll be doing another pop-in with him and show him his name on the new trophy that we're going to be unveiling this season. So he still has some accolades to come from his historic Hardcore Bowl 16 win. Highest scoring effort in Hardcore Bowl. Fucking, they blew it out the water, man. Both those guys. That was a fucking shootout. It doesn't happen very often. And I don't typically want it to happen ever. But we have an open spot in the OG League. We have one spot in the NFC that is going to be open this season. It is in the Elite East. This team has been a defunct team for a while. This team was a winless team in 2018. Was taken over in 2021 and has not really had any success since. This franchise hasn't garnered any playoff wins, any playoff appearances since 2021 when it was taken over by its latest owner. So the Emperors will be up for a new owner. If you are interested in getting in the OG League, you need to send me a message to the Raider Reaction Sports Facebook page or to any of our social media platforms. You can do it on TikTok, Instagram, X, whatever. I'll be combing the messages on all of them. If you are interested in getting in our OG League, don't think just because you're a Raider fan it's going to get you in. I have several Raider fans already in this league. This ain't a league just for Raider fans. This is a straight up fantasy football league. This is fans all over North America. There's a bunch of fucking football fans in Canada. These are fans of all different 32 teams. So that's not going to get you nowhere. If you want in, you got to come with a strong stance of why you should even be considered for this. And this spot will be done by a live draft lottery for however many prospective people we think are worthy of getting in our 32 league owner fantasy league. This is season 17. We're returning 31 owners. If you are interested in being owner 32, coming in season 17 and taking over this franchise, carrying 6 keepers into season 18, you're taking over like taking over a franchise. You get stuck with the trade from draft pick, whatever draft picks they got coming into this season, what trades they had made last year, you're stuck with it. It's like taking over the fucking Browns. You get stuck with whatever the last Browns owner did. But if you want a chance to get in, you got to pitch your fucking case. And you've got until the end of the day on Friday. Because Saturday I'll make my selections and I'll put together a very small lottery pool for that open spot. And then you got to be ready to go because fucking draft day is the next day. And that league is not for the weak. You've got 6 keepers. Those come off the board first. So when you're actually drafting, your round 1 is round 7. Because as soon as the draft goes live, the first fucking 6 rounds come off the board with all the keepers. And you start right into round 7. So you got to know your shit. You're drafting rookies. It's a dynasty hybrid fucking keeper league. It's the hardcore challenge. The pinnacle of fantasy football competition. There is an open spot. We had none last year. I don't know if we had any the year before. Maybe the year before we had one. I think we had a lottery the year before and put 2 in. But here you go. If you've wanted in, this is your fucking chance. Hit us up. That's all I got. Set your keepers in the big league. Pay your buy-ins in both of the leagues. And Survivor League will be coming back around to you 1 week. Let's get the drafts let me get everybody locked and loaded in the fantasy leagues. So we're just sitting waiting for the draft, and then I'll get hitting on the Survivor League once I've got everything locked and loaded for fantasy. There's levels in this shit. It's like a fucking second job this time of the year. That's why they call me the Commish. I'm out. Until next time. Peace, love. Raider Nation, football's here, and you know we all love it. Every damn one of us.